This is the first little section of my headquarters, a couple inspirational quotes and my trip planning calendar. And here's my next little section. You'll probably see me shoot a lot of videos right here from this very chair. Of course, all my creativity doesn't just come out of nowhere. It's coffee driven. So here's my kitchen and my coffee maker. Now, I won't lie, I wouldn't mind a little bit more counter space, but I've learned to put down the lid on the stove to chop up my vegetables. Now, at first glance, you might not think my love seat to be, an important part of the process, but it's actually where I begin most of my mornings, drinking my coffee and getting those creative juices flowing. And finally, the editing room. I never thought I'd have a dinette set like this with loose chairs. They really don't go anywhere while I'm going down the road. The first camper I ever bought was over 30 years old, so I was way behind the times. But you know what? I've closed the gap a little bit, and even though I'm still buying pre-owned RVs, I find new technology every time I get into one. No, this rig didn't come with a smart TV. However, it did come with a Bluetooth stereo. And this is the first one I've ever had in an RV. Now, I realize that battery disconnects are nothing new, but I've never had one. This is my fourth RV, and this is the first time I've ever had a battery disconnect. And not since my fifth wheel have I had a bathroom in the middle. I love the bathroom in the middle. I really, really do. One of the really nice things about having the bathroom in the middle is you have that extra degree of separation between the bedroom and the common area. There's a door on either side of the bathroom, and I really like that. And in colder climates where you don't want to run the furnace all night, you can close the living room door to run the space heater for the bathroom and the bedroom. And then in the morning you can close off the bedroom suite, turn around the space heater to the common living area, and turn on the furnace. Now, I don't know how many more RVs I'll have, but I can tell you this much. After having 4 of them, this is an absolute must. Being able to sit up in bed. After 4 years of living in an RV where I could not sit up in bed because of the angle, I find it's really important because you don't want to just use the bedroom for sleeping. You want to be able to use it as an extra living space. And it's so nice to be able to sit up and read again. Now, more and more you're finding that RVs aren't just for recreation, they're for living in as well. And they're starting to be more mindful about closet space. This is actually a really nice size slide out with 2 spacious closets. I have an additional closet on the other side of the bed. So, lots of closet space. This is the second RV that I've had that has 2 doors on it, one in the living room, one in the bedroom. And, at first I thought it was really kind of goofy and I felt a little bit exposed having the 2 separate doors. But I actually really like it now. And the reason has to do with leveling. Sometimes you have to level it to where the front end or the back end is super high. And when you have an extreme disparity like that, it's really nice to be able to choose which door you're going to enter and exit from. But for right now, this is just a virtual exit. I'm going to say goodbye for now, but feel free to drop by anytime. That's all I got for now. Safe travels, and I'll see you next time.